Welcome to Copenhagen. Same weather as when I left Paris. Gonna try and ride some coasters today at Tivoli. We'll see. Gotta pick up the rental car first. Well, it feels like I'm sitting a little bit lower in it. Maybe I need to adjust the seat. Anyway, 5 miles to the parking garage that I picked out for tivoligardens. And we'll see what coasters are running. If they're running them, I'm riding them. I'll make a determination on whether I'll do a POV or not, or try to do a POV. Yeah, it's raining, as you can tell. And it's going to be raining pretty much the rest of the day here, so yeah, can't change the weather. It's cold too. It's 10 degrees Celsius. I think it's like 30 something, 38, 39. That's chilly. Hopefully the coasters are running. The next one is going to be number 700. I'll make a determination on what it's going to be. Let's head to Tivoli and try not to hit a guy on a bike. Car in front of me. I don't know what that guy on the bike was doing because we had the green arrow. Demon. It's Tivoli. Anything running? Park and find out. Hey guys, Theme Park Mark here, and I have now arrived in Denmark. Copenhagen, to be more specific, and as you guys saw, it is raining pretty heavily, just like it was yesterday at Disneyland Paris, and it was raining in Paris this morning as well, so I think the entire area is got covered in storms. But I was going to visit Tivoli Gardens today. It is 2:30 p.m. Not sure if it's open. I did drive by it, but I couldn't really see beyond the gate there from the main street, so I couldn't tell if there are people in there walking around, if there's rides open. Really don't know. But I parked in a nearby parking garage, and I'm gonna make my way over to there on foot just to see if it's open. I do have, I think I got park entry and a wristband for rides for today ahead of time, so I'll be redeeming those, assuming stuff is open. Let's take a look. I'll do my best with POVs. I don't know. I'll have to make a determination on whether I'm gonna feel comfortable enough to wear the glasses when it's pouring rain out or not, but let's see what kind of rides we can get on, and excited to take you guys along with me for the ride as always. Let's get it up. Copenhagen. I've been here before, believe it or not. I've been here to Tivoli. It's been 8 years. I remember riding Rutschebanen, but not much of anything. Oh, there was I think like a powered coaster that I rode too that is, I think, closed now. So yeah, I was just a tourist back then. But now, here's coaster enthusiasts trying to ride some rides in the rain. We are in, and I see a Rutschebanen and just went up the left hill. Just want to find a way to get a wristband. And let's see what rides are open. Tivoli Gardens. Good to be back. So many years. Alright, so I got the QR code. Just scanned it at one of these machines, and it prints out a wristband for you to wear to ride all the rides. At least whatever's open. Tivoli Gardens. So I'm gonna go see if the B&M floorless coaster is open, called Demon, I think it's called. So I want to make that number 700, but I might not have much of a choice if it's not open. This is a lovely, lovely park right in the middle of downtown Copenhagen. Got a wave swinger here. I will definitely be riding that. And gotta remember where the B&M was. It's in the back corner. Alright, I spy B&M track. It's very quiet though. This is not looking good for being open. Maybe they're just waiting for riders, I hope. I don't know, I want to find the station. Should I have a ride on Demon? I'm gonna take a wild guess that this is closed. There's no way they're running a coaster through this construction zone here. Oh, that's a bummer. I'll see if I can find an open coaster for number 700. I was hoping it would have been this, but yeah. thought it'd be the weather that would stop me. No, it's construction. There's some screaming that's coming from this ride. I rode one of these at Walligator Park in France. It was actually pretty fun. I might have a ride on that, but I'm gonna find the powered coaster first, see if that's open. Then I was gonna ride Rutschebanen, the old wooden coaster, and then I'll find the kiddie coaster, Zero Force or Tivoli. I think it's a Force, Zero Force. So I think it's at the other side of the park. Rutschebanen is over here. I already walked by that earlier. And I'm just trying to find the powered coaster. I think it's called Mælkevejen Express. See if I can find it. What do you guys think? Should I brave the Starflyer? Maybe I will. I see coaster track here. It's the powered coaster. Just gotta find the entrance. Alright, for my number 700 Mælkevejen Express. Not what I was expecting to be number 700 when I started planning this trip. I actually didn't think I'd get as many new credits as I actually did, so I was thinking the next couple of days would be number 700. Walk through the puddles here. Let's go ride the Mælkevejen Express. Tivoligardens. Oh my god. For a ride on coaster number 700, Mælkevejen Express. Mock powered coaster. Don't believe I was here last time I was at Tivoli. I think I will ride this flat ride next. Only one other coaster to ride here that I have not ridden before. And that is the kiddie coaster over on the other side of the park. It's also Rutschebanen. I did see a flat ride right next to this ride here, right next to the powered coaster. That looks pretty crazy too, so I think I'll probably ride that next. Let's have a ride on this plane ride. I don't know what the official name for it is, but it is fun. Aquila. A ride on Aquila. Why aren't there more like this in the States? I don't think I've seen one like it. Just had a ride on Aquila, Zamperla Air Race. Rode one like that in France. I think there's one at Carousel too. I wanted to ride that when I was there on the last visit, but it was closed that one day. Actually, I think it's closed most of the weekend. But yeah, these are very fun. Get a lot of hang time on them. Sorry for no POV on that one. They actually would not allow any sort of glasses on the ride, even with a strap, which is interesting. But yeah, still very, very fun ride. I'm gonna go try this other flat ride that I saw over here. I think it's called Tik Tak, I want to say. Looks pretty fun, so I want to go have a ride on it. There's the powered coaster again. And then after this, I'll probably have a ride on Rutschebanen and then maybe the Starflyer. Actually, I'll probably have a ride on the Starflyer next because the entrance is right here. And then Rutschebanen. And we'll continue on here at Tivoli. So it's called Tik Tak. Alright, let's have a ride. Looks like it has the same type of over-the-shoulder restraints as that last ride, so they might not allow glasses on this one either, but we'll see. Tik Tak. Wish I was able to get the POV of that because that was wild. Yeah, no glasses. I'm thinking it's because it's so tight when the restraints come down that it will like knock glasses off if people are wearing them. So it makes sense, but that was a fun ride. So according to Coasterpedia, this is a Mondile shake. I don't think I've ridden anything like it before. This is absolutely nuts, disorienting. I would not recommend, if you don't have a strong stomach, I would not recommend eating before riding this. Because, yeah, like the type of ride suggests, it does shake you quite a bit. Up next, I'm going to go for a ride on the Starflyer. It was running, so it's going to be a very wet ride on the Starflyer, but yeah, I'll have a ride on it. Himmel Skibbit is the name. Alright, Starflyer closed. I think just closed it. Not sure if it's for the day. Wouldn't say, it just said closed, so okay. I guess I'll go have a ride on the Wave Swinger, then we'll go to Rutschebanen. Have maybe one or two rides on that classic wooden coaster. Then I head to the other side of the park to do the kiddie coaster. And I'll check my checklist to see if there's anything else that I wanted to ride here at Tivoli before heading on out. Little ride on the Wave Swinger here at Tivoli. I'm headed over to Rutschebanen, the old wooden coaster. Nice statue here. Old wooden coaster here, Rutschebanen. I'll have to look up when it opened, but it has like a manual handbrake for the ride op. So yeah, definitely a unique one. So let's have a ride on that. Yeah, I think the glasses might be struggling a little bit to get the video going. I saw a solid red light on that one, then I started it up again and it started blinking. So I think I got the Wave Swinger right. I'm not sure. Do apologize if the POVs do not turn out well. I cannot help the weather. Spotted this cute little dark boat ride that I'll have to have a ride on afterwards. It's called Minen. Rutschebanen 1914. This is an ace landmark. Rutschebanen 1914 is currently the second oldest operating coaster in the world, behind one at Luna Park in Australia. As you saw, hopefully from the POV, the ride op manually operating it in front of me, manually operating the brakes and the acceleration on it. Yeah, it's classic. You can't come to Tivoli without riding that, of course. So I'm having on this little dark boat ride called Minen, I believe it was called. Let's have a ride. Shooting ride here. Let's see where I'm shooting. No idea if I'm hitting the targets or not. turn off or not. An interactive dark ride there, Minen, a boat ride. I couldn't quite figure out the gun really, or like how you actually knew you were hitting the targets, and there didn't seem to be any keeping track of score or anything. I was a little bit confused. It looked like I hit a couple targets and they would turn green and then there'd be an effect. But yeah, that's a ride. Continuing on, I think I'm gonna find the other coaster here, which is the Zero Force, and then probably have another ride on Rutschebanen, and I'll double check my checklist. I think there was a dark ride. I'll see if I can find that, and outside of that I think I'll probably grab some food and then head on out of here. Tivoli, looks like the Star Flyer is testing again. If that reopens, I might have a ride on that. But I think the kiddie coaster is over on this side of the park, so that's where I'm gonna head. Alright, I found the dark ride. The Flying Trunk is what I think that translates to. It's a fairy tale journey. Alright, let's have a ride.
Vælg dansk tale ved at benytte kontakten for oven i vognen mellem højtalerne. First, a tale of a soldier who finds gold, spends it all, and steals a tinderbox. Then falls in love with a princess and causes great trouble, helped by 3 big dogs, but gets to be king. Gossip. One loose little feather may easily grow into 5 dead hens. There's no doubt about it. Yes, the chickens tell the owls, and the owls tell the doves, and the doves tell the bats. And so, stories grow. When a top loves a ball, and she thinks she's too fine, and bounces too high, you know she'll come to a sad end. A lovely butterfly helps Thumbelina sail away from Mother Toad and her ugly son. Many adventures lie ahead. I know this because my friend the swallow sang to me the whole story. Thumbelina saved the swallow's life, you know. In return, he introduced her to the king of flowers, and they fell in love. The little mermaid left her beautiful undersea home to see the world. She came to love a human, and so made a bad bargain. You see, she loved a young man whose life she saved, and asked the witch for legs so she could be with him. But, as often happens, she could not have everything she wanted. Now we come to the story of the most steadfast tin soldier. This handsome tin soldier loved a ballerina. While the other toys played, he only looked at her. The soldier had a great adventure involving a paper boat, a sewer, a large rat, and a big fish. Through it all, he stood straight and tall, as a soldier should. Some people believe flattery, others praise stuff they cannot see. So it was with the emperor's new clothes. Only a little child dared say, "Look, he has nothing on." Things right. The little match girl lights a match to warm her hands and dreams of a warm house with a Christmas tree and roast goose. Soon she'll be far away in a place where there's no cold, no hunger. Can an artificial nightingale sing as beautifully as a real one? Only the real one could bring tears to the emperor's eyes with his song. Once, a wicked demon invented a distorting mirror which fell to earth in a million pieces, falling into people's eyes and into their hearts, which turned to ice. This happened to a boy named Kai, who then was taken away by the Snow Queen. Little Gerda, Kai's friend, bravely set out to find him. A friendly crow gave advice, and a swift reindeer carried her northward as she searched for the Snow Queen's castle. Kai and Gerda are safely home, but watch out. The wicked demons are still causing mischief. The shepherdess and the awaits. A prince came to this castle with wonderful gifts, but the princess scorned them and refused to see the prince. In disguise, he got a job as imperial swineherd and made musical pots and such that so charmed the princess that she kissed him. But, discovered by the emperor, they were banished. Out with you! The prince said, "Thou wouldst kiss a swineherd for a musical pot and not have a prince or prize his gifts?" Then he left the princess and went home. How do you know when a young lady is a princess? Why, place a pea under 20 mattresses and 20 feather beds. If the lady says the bed was lumpy, she's a true princess. It's not always the one who can recite the dictionary or knows embroidery who wins the lady. Sometimes dead crows and billy goats will do the trick. Just ask Jack the Dime. Thank you for joining me in my flying trunk. I always enjoy sharing my fairy tales.
The flying trunk. That was actually very good. I do notice the glasses definitely are struggling. Yeah, so it kind of shut off a few times throughout the ride there. So you're going to get bits and pieces of the POV, but yeah, it was really nice. Kind of going through various fairy tales, and they did have an English option there too, which is fantastic. So now, actually am going to go find the kiddie coaster and see if I can have a ride on that. Morgana. Wait, am I at Efteling? No, I'm at Tivoli. Here's the kiddie coaster. It's called Kamelen. Let me see if I can have a ride on it. Zero Force. Because the glasses are struggling. Probably not going to get much of a POV on it. But I'll try. Let's have a ride. Kamelen, the camel trail. Got 4 laps on it. I don't think you saw all 4 because again, the glasses kind of crapped out, but I got 404 laps. That is coaster number 701. And the road to 800 begins. That's all operating coasters here today. Not Demon. It's closed, unfortunately. I'm gonna have another ride on Rutschebanen. Probably have another ride on the dark ride again, because that was pretty darn good. And grab some food and head on out. Got a 4-hour drive down to Flensburg, which is near, I think, an hour or two away from the next park that I'm going to, which is in northern Germany. It's another look at my 700th coaster, the Milky Way Express. And yeah, just had another ride on the dark ride, as well as Rutschebanen. And yeah, I think that'll wrap things up here from Tivoli. Not my best vlog. I do apologize for that, but weather did not cooperate, and neither did the camera glasses, unfortunately. But hopefully got to see some of the POVs anyway from my visit here. And I'll have to be back in the future, because yeah, there is the B&M Floorless Coaster Demon that I want to ride, and I'm sure I'll be back at some point in the future. It might be a few years, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks so much, guys, for watching, as always, and coming along with me for this visit here to Tivoli. Coming up next in the next vlog is going to be my first visit to Hansa Park in northern Germany. So I've got a bit of a drive to get there. I think it's about 5 hours total. Got 3.5 hours or so to the hotel. So yeah, stay tuned for that in the next vlog. And with that, signing off from Tivoli Gardens, a very rainy Tivoli Gardens. Take care, guys. Hello from Copenhagen. Wow, that's a heck of a lineup. Came here at the wrong time. Came here in June. Love to see Iron Maiden again. They had some beautiful bridges in Denmark. So it's epic with the rain. Well, I didn't appreciate the rain today at Tivoli. Oh. That scared me. I didn't realize there was train tracks next to us there. Glasses do seem to be working again. So I think maybe what it was, and I do apologize for this earlier, is I think I accidentally maybe pressed the button, or maybe the button got pressed to record while the glasses were in my jacket. And so that's what like drained the battery, and then that's why we're getting, you know, like broken POVs there at the end, because the batteries were running low. At least I hope that's what it was. I won't know until I can get to the hotel and hook up to the hub that I have and check it out on my phone to see what the videos look like from today. So again, I apologize for the disjointedness of the POVs today at Tivoli. But yeah, I mean, it was the rain for the most part, but at the same time, there were a couple rides there where it didn't allow glasses anyway, so I had to shove them in my jacket regardless. So yeah, just overall not a great day vlog wise. I had a fun time, but yeah, it's miserable weather. It was very cold and rainy today. Hopefully weather improves the rest of the trip, but you guys know theme park mark weather looks a lot like this.